Most Mlbb players think carrying random teammates in ranked is impossible. But some heroes are built completely different. These are the true 1 versus 5 carry heroes, the ones that can turn a 0 to 10 disaster game into a savage comeback and a pentakill highlight reel. Today I'm breaking down 5 insane 1 versus 5 monsters that can hard carry ranked games when you master them. But here's the truth most guides won't tell you. These heroes aren't just strong because of raw damage. They become unstoppable when you understand power spikes, timing, positioning, and macro. One of these heroes is secretly broken in the current meta, especially in solo queue. Stick till the end. Let's dive in. First up, Alucard. A lot of players still call him a noob hero. Huge mistake. A good Alucard in mid to late game is an absolute nightmare. What makes him a 1 versus 5 machine? Insane spell vamp plus burst plus sustain. With proper items, he can heal through entire team fights if the enemy doesn't chain CC perfectly. Key tips. If you want to carry games with Alucard, the first rule is simple. Never be the first one to engage. Alucard is extremely vulnerable to crowd control, so wait until the enemy uses their stun skills. Focus on farming early and secure your core items as quickly as possible. During team fights, don't attack tanks first. Use skill 1 to jump onto enemy marksmen or mages and eliminate them instantly. Activate your ultimate before committing to a fight to maximize your lifesteal and damage. Another important trick is to use bushes to hide your position and surprise enemies. A fed Alucard can easily turn a losing fight into a savage if you choose the right target and timing. Next, Freya. With her recent rework, Freya is one of the scariest snowball fighters in the game right now. Get early kills, and the match can end in under 12 minutes. She combines sustain, shields, crowd control, and insane attack speed. Basically a fighter who feels like a raid boss in team fights. Pro tips most players miss. Don't spam skills randomly. Timing is everything. Freya is one of the strongest late-game fighters, but you need to play patiently. In the early game, focus on farming and avoid unnecessary risk. Before engaging, always make sure your passive stacks are ready. Activate your ultimate before entering a fight to gain maximum value from its buffs. One important trick is to keep chaining your enhanced basic attacks and skills, instead of spamming everything at once. Freya excels in long fights, where she can continuously deal damage and sustain herself. Don't waste time attacking tanks if the enemy marksman or mage is within reach. If you find the right timing, Freya can dive into the backline and completely destroy the enemy team's damage dealers. Use this build XP in jungle. Freya excels in EXP lane or jungle. If you get ahead early, you can 1 versus 3 or 1 versus 4 easily by mid-game. Leomord. Now let's talk about Leomord, one of the most underrated 1 versus 5 carry heroes in the current meta. The game completely changes once Barbiel, his horse, comes out. You gain massive mobility, area damage, and terrifying chase potential. His passive crits melt enemies who drop below half HP. Important advice: the key to mastering Leomord is understanding when to fight and when to wait. Without Barbiel, Leomord is much weaker, so avoid unnecessary teamfights before your ultimate is available. Focus on farming and maintaining good map awareness. Once you summon Barbiel, look for opportunities to flank enemies instead of attacking from the front. Leomord's mounted form deals massive area damage and can quickly wipe out grouped enemies. A useful trick is to target low health enemies whenever possible, because your passive deals critical damage to targets below a certain health threshold. Always join major objectives like Turtle and Lord when your ultimate is ready. A well-timed mounted engage can completely change the outcome of a game. Jungle and EXP build. Next, Lucas, the Beast of Light. This hero is becoming terrifying in ranked. Lucas is incredibly hard to kill while still dishing out huge damage in prolonged fights. He survives long enough to outplay entire teams in chaotic late-game scrambles. Playstyle keys. Lucas is a hero that rewards smart decision-making. In the early game, focus on farming and building your resources instead of forcing unnecessary fights. Always keep an eye on your positioning, because Lucas performs best when attacking from unexpected angles. Save your transformation for important objectives like Turtle, Lord, or major team fights. One useful trick is to wait until enemies waste their crowd control before diving in. This gives you a much higher chance of surviving and carrying the fight. Don't tunnel vision on kills. Sometimes creating pressure and forcing enemies to retreat is more valuable. With good timing and positioning, Lucas can easily become the biggest threat on the battlefield. He's excellent in EXP lane or jungle. Build for a mix of damage and durability. And finally, Phoveus. If the enemy team has lots of dash or blink heroes, and in today's meta, almost everyone does, Phoveus becomes an absolute monster. Every enemy dash is free engage, damage, and positioning destruction for you. He counters Harith, Ling, Nolan, Benedetta, Wan, Lancelot, etc. extremely hard. Crucial advice: the biggest mistake players make is rushing into fights too early. Instead, stay patient and wait for enemies to use their mobility skills. Every dash gives you an opportunity to activate your ultimate and deal huge damage. During team fights, position yourself near the center so you can reach multiple targets. Focus on surviving rather than chasing kills, because Phoveus becomes more dangerous the longer a fight lasts. Another important trick is to draft him against heroes like Harith, Benedetta, Wan, or Ling whenever possible. Against the right lineup, Phoveus can completely shut down enemy mobility and dominate every team fight. So those are 5 powerful 1 versus 5 carry heroes that can dominate ranked when played with proper timing and brain. These are just 5 heroes I featured in this video, but there are many more heroes in Mlbb with the potential to carry games and turn impossible 1v5 situations into incredible victories. If you need more, comment part 2.